Assassin's Creed Japan, codename Assassin's Creed Red, is the next game that will be releasing from the series in 2024. It's finally going to a setting that fans have been begging for more than 10 years now. And we finally have its very first details through a new leak that just appeared on the internet, including gameplay details, the main characters will be playing, and more. So let's just get into it right away without wasting time, shall we? Now, Assassin's Creed Mirage was a return back to roots of the classic Assassin's Creed games that people have been wanting to return to, even though it didn't have really anything new to the series and was a step backward in terms of graphics and parkour. Mirage is a huge success for Ubisoft in terms of profit and interest, which shows people are still very interested in this franchise and want to get lost in this universe. Because of this interest, Ubisoft announced some time ago they were working on at least 7 different Assassin's Creed games, but today we are talking about Assassin's Creed Japan. First of all, here's your first look at one of the 2 main characters from this new Assassin's Creed game. The second character will be a samurai. Now, this artwork has been leaked through one of Ubisoft's senior writer on his LinkedIn profile. According to a prominent Assassin's Creed leaker who leaked many AC things in the past, this character is called Naoe and her character story will be similar to that of Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins, and she will be very agile and rapid in parkour and in combat, like a ninja for example. According to the leaker, a member of the Order will kill her father and a quest for revenge will follow, which will push her to create/join the Shinobis. The world will be bigger than Mirage and will allow for unique parkour opportunities because of the different setting that we're in, which is Japan. The houses, villages, and buildings will be completely different, hence parkour might look cooler and more diverse. The other playable character will be a male samurai. The male samurai is said to be an African refugee who learned the way of the creed, and following Insiders Gaming original report, fans now believe this character could be based on Yasuke, the first African samurai. Yasuke is known to be the first African samurai to serve in Japan in the late 1500s. According to Thomas Luckley, co-author of African Samurai: The True Story of Yasuke, Yasuke was employed as muscle because missionaries aren't allowed to have weapons. It's understood that this assassin will have a similar role in Red, with the samurai assassin being the brute and brawn with heavy attacks and definitely one to fear. He will be strong, masculine, and the combat will be very different than the ninja-like female character, who stays more in the shadows and doesn't go head-on, but do stealth kills and little things like that. I like that this was at least taken from a real-life story and not entirely created by Ubisoft, because I'd have to admit that it might feel weird to play as a black samurai, but Ubisoft likes the diversity points and the story is real, so we will have to see for that. One thing seems to be clear though, according to Insider Gaming, both characters will have completely different dreads and weapons to make them unique from one another. Insider Gaming also learned that a major feature of Assassin's Creed Red will be stealth, and that it will take some features from the Splinter Cell series. For example, players will be able to use shadows to conceal themselves, as well as extinguish torches to stay in the dark, similar to shooting lights in Splinter Cell for example. Enemy bodies can also be picked up and moved into hard to find locations, a la Hitman for example. Ubisoft Assassin's Creed Mirage was a new starting point for the studio in terms of stealth, parkour, and combat, and they are going forward with this look and improving on it, which Assassin's Creed Japan will improve on Mirage with new opportunities in parkour for example, and in combat. Another feature allegedly coming to Assassin's Creed Red, which is Japan, which I'm very happy about, is destructible environments, which will allow players to break anything that you could expect to break in real life with the tools that you have in the game. Tools being some kind of grenades, swords, and things like that. Screen doors for example can be slashed and broken open, furniture can be destroyed and such. While this isn't a Battlefield-esque type of environmental destruction, it adds yet another layer to Assassin's Creed Red that players will enjoy, and that will definitely add a lot of immersion and opportunities, says Insider Gaming. A little destruction system like this is what every game would need in my opinion. It's something so simple yet so atmospheric and adds to the world and the details. Ubisoft recently said that Japan was the most requested history and culture from AC fans, and that they are seeking a sponsorship partner for this title Assassin's Creed codename Red for next year, because the game will release in 2024 and will have a reveal soon. It's no surprise to hear about a reveal soon if the game is to be released next year. It is highly likely that we might even see it at the Game Awards this December 2023, but there's no confirmation on that yet, but I would hope so. Assassin's Creed Japan will be the next major game in the franchise from Ubisoft Quebec, following the success of 2020's Assassin's Creed Valhalla with its RPG route, which I'm not really happy about. I don't really like the RPG route of Assassin's Creed, but we'll just have to see. I love the setting of Japan, and I'm not really glad they're using the RPG route with this, but again, we'll have to see how it goes and how it looks. I'm really skeptic for now. The developer Marc-Alexis Cote, who has served as both creative director and producer on some of the best Assassin's Creed games, described Codename Red as Ubisoft's next premium flagship title, before teasing that it will be the future of our open world RPG games on Assassin's Creed. Again, I don't really like the RPG route, but I guess it's been successful for them if they keep on going like this. But I just hope we don't see like weird mythic bosses that have all these attacks and all these levels. It's too much for me for Assassin's Creed. Anyway, for more on this Assassin's Creed game and others like it, make sure you like the video right now and subscribe to stay tuned for more on it.